I just wanted to come on and say I'm sorry that I haven't done my scheduled dives. I rescheduled them. I'm like feel like roadkill. I'm half dead. I can't talk hardly. Um, Although I'm doing a little better than I was when I woke up this morning. But anyway, I love you guys. I miss you. You always cheer me up. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately. Is it just the people that I sub to or that pop up on my stream? Because it seems like it's all a big um, sub people sub farming, people trying to outgross each other. Hey, Jody. Hi, hon. Hey, Stinging the Blues. Yes. I don't really intend to stay on here long, and I know my voice is probably irritating to anyone. Hey, Bob. You had some good posts lately, Bob. Um, I don't always comment because I'm just fucking lazy, but I do like them. The one about putting an ear tag in a elderly loved one's car, that's awesome. I'll go down and put one on mine as soon as I can. So I know where the hell I am. Yes, toxic. It's trying to outgross each other. Look at all the people that keep having to private their lives because it's so disgusting. And seriously, when I got people begging me to come up on panel with people that I wouldn't have on my panel, I don't want to, be associated with that kind of crap. Seriously. I don't know. Ernie seems to think I'm going to be his new co-host. He actually sent Amber, had her send me a link the other day and tell me to come up on panel. No, Ernie. And the fact that he still has not sent me the Marquise Jackson contact information makes me think, is that all a scam too? What kind of car do you have? I know you said you had, I have a Mustang, Mustang convertible, which I drive here in the snow all year round because it's the only car I have. So Ernie's saying how his whatever freaking Challenger Charger, whatever, he can't drive that in the snow. Well, you could if you knew how to drive, right? I'm sorry, but just saying it the way it is. I'm a professional driver. I drove truck for 42 years. I know how to drive. So I can drive in snow. I can drive anything in the snow, Ernie. Are you his new co-host? Oh, fuck that. No. He thinks I am, apparently. I know he knows I have a channel because every time I post, he comments on it. And he tags me constantly. You need a co-host that doesn't have a channel. I don't have open panel. I say what I have to say, and if I know someone that I think is knowledgeable on something I'm going to discuss, then I have them up here to get their opinion too, because I always welcome new opinions, but I don't just let people in Jack come up on panel. Maybe I can help him do better. Jody, I tried. I've tried. And when I am up there, I think I am kind of the voice of reason. People have said that. Hey, Corby Goat. People have said that. People said I made a good co-host when I was on there the other day. I think I can kind of keep him in reality, because I said, here you get a little manic here, calm down. Cut back on the Mountain Dew. Other people don't really call him out on his bullshit, and I do, which causes some problems, but Yeah, I don't. Hi, Constance Sue. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stuck here because I'm a Libra, and people say, "Oh, I don't know which side she's on." Well, when you're a Libra, and um, I think that led to the paralegal thing and weighing both sides of a case and weighing. I'm always constantly reevaluating and reweighing and rethinking, and you want to give him the benefit of the doubt. You want to give him help, but yet on the other hand, he didn't want to accept it. He is an addict, but he's also, you know, I mean, yeah, he's addicted to YouTube too. So if he doesn't want help, he doesn't want to make any attempt to, I mean, he's had attempts, right? Hi, Starry Night. He's had people that have tried to help him in the past. What scares me right now is his sudden influx of um new followers, and he has gotten a lot lately, and I don't know where those have come from, but that scares me that they're coming under his influence, sending him money. Oh, God bless you, Ernie, you're doing the Lord's work. Uh, First of all, he ain't doing any work. Second of all, he sure as hell ain't doing the Lord's work. And I know religion is his latest hot button topic there. God saved him. It's a miracle. Oh, hey, crazy chicken lady. Love you too, sweetie. I got your gift sitting here. I have a male phobia though, so God knows when I'll get it out, but you'll love it. Okay, Sandy says, "Hey, I'm addicted to you too." I actually don't watch very much unless I'm bored out of my mind. Like I said, Innocent curates what I need to watch, and that's I get up and look at what she sent me, and that's what I look at, and that's it. I don't go cruising around unless I'm bored out of my skull, and then I minimize it and play games or do whatever while it's playing. I don't just sit there and watch YouTube. Trust me. Um, what's this? Life's a dance. I still have a note to self here to get my info to Lulu for you. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who Lulu is. Oh, thanks. It's been a week and a half or 2 weeks, and I'm really not getting much better. But I keep trying to do telehealth and whatever, and they just when there's pre-screenings, they go to the emergency room. Well, I'm too sick to go to the emergency room, so there. I do have a friend that checks up on me every day and offers to come over and take me to the doctor, so I might have to take him up on that tomorrow. Although he lives a half an hour away, and the med center is actually like 5 miles from me, so I have a hard time asking people for help. You know, I just do. I I just like to think I can do it on my own. I guess I hate to inconvenience anyone, so um, that's why I don't throw my cash app up. Let's talk about Oh, you have it too? I don't know what the hell it is. I'm baffled. And I'm running out of food, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. Thank you, Starry Night. So, what do we think about PG's miraculous pregnancy and marriage? I swear. I think that's. Sorry. Um, she was getting like $50 super chats in there. Did she get this idea from Ernie to run a scam like this? The lady is not pregnant. I'm sorry. She's not. Hi, that girl. Welcome. Well, you guys, I don't really have a topic. I just wanted to come on and apologize for missing my I hardly know what's going on. We haven't even done Thanksgiving yet because I don't want to infect my whole family. Oh, Sandy says doesn't have my contact info. However, it's in my description, my email, so you can send it to me there. And I'll send it on to Jody. Yeah, Bob, how are you doing? Oh, Bob, you have a goose named Bob? That's so funny. Do you have a chicken named Kathy? Crazy chicken lady? Just asking. Because, yeah, I think PG's more likely to lay an egg than lay a baby. But I don't usually get on here and drag people. She's just irritating me. Another YouTuber has got a big surprise coming, but that's not my story to tell, and I can't let it out. I was told so. Bob and Linda, the lesbian geese? What? Lesbian geese. I had one of my cats licking the other cat's butthole. We don't do that here. We do not lick buttholes in this house. And I had one of my Facebook friends say, does that apply to human guests too, or only cats? It applies to everyone. No butt licking here. I thought Bob was a boy. Oh, Bob is. Oh my God. Gross. I know. I don't know why they do that. I'm like, no. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Oh, yes, Constance Sue. Yes. She's been up on Cammed Up. Yeah, it's an older lady. No, it's not. She is not PG's little girl. She's not related to PG. Yeah, she's spilled some info about herself. PG's kids are all older. Yeah, they are, but she's not PG's little girl. And I think she changed her name now because I see her saying heavens, I don't know, probably something in honor of the new baby. I swear to God, if she names that baby Summer or has a poll, you should probably have people send super chats to vote on what to name the baby. I just, what she can do next. Can you imagine if you sent $50 to some YouTube scammer? I think, did she learn all that from Ernie? I wonder. My dog would hump cats. Oh my God, lesbian geese. I know. Oh yeah, that whole thing is a lie. PG doesn't have any little girls. She just sticks in my craw for some reason. Not so much lately because I can't hardly stand to watch her, but I did pop in to see her get mega donations to her recent marriage and pregnancy. She could sell that story to the National Enquirer, oldest woman to ever give birth. That might be worth a few bucks. Now that I've put that in her. All the pillows. Hey, Luna. Hey, girl. Tip your host. Stop that. Life's a dance. Get that off of the air. I don't want my cash up on there. Stop that. I don't do that. Warning, watch out for Bob. You know what? Geese, they're fucking crazy. There is nothing that I wouldn't walk up to when I was a UPS driver. And I have a friend that works there too, and we're known as, animal lovers. You see, I'd walk up and pet Cujo and give him a treat. I really would. Dogs never stop me, but I even opened the door on a chow once, and the owner said she wouldn't have done that. She thought I was crazy. I probably was crazy when I did that because, a chow. But geese, yeah. I don't fuck with geese. Geese will kill you. They're lethal. I had a duck bite me once. The problem is on my road, the animals, I'd always stop and play with them and stuff, play fetch with the dogs. And then when you go to leave, they'll nip at your heel because they don't want you to leave. That duck apparently wanted my attention. He used to follow me around. But yeah, geese? Yeah. Don't fuck with geese. Geese will do you in. Oh, I don't really have a topic. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? I don't like this trend lately where, yeah, everybody tries to outgross each other. Who can have the trashiest guests and the filthiest live and then go delete it? Oh, yeah, they will. I should post. I have some pictures of. I have a lot of peacocks on my route. Peacocks, white peacocks. One farm raised white peacocks. They're loud. Those things are like a foghorn. Um, One guy was breeding them and had one male that he was going to breed this, so to get the best feathers. And then I went there the next year and they were all gone. So I had to give it up. I know they do. They will travel. They can hear each other call over the miles. But I was in a garage with two peacocks once, and they took off. And there's, it wasn't a very big garage, and peacocks have a pretty big wingspan. It's like a pterodactyl flying at you. That was kind of freaky. I probably got a lot of animal stories. And a lot of guys jacking off in their cars on the way to work stories, which is equally disgusting. But we won't get into that. Just kind of messy, I would think. Don't you want to do that at home? Study in your car? What's so urgent that you have to do it quickly before you get to work? Yeah, that whole thing with Haley, I'm not going to discuss Haley, so. Haley and I do not have the. Hey, Cinnamon Girl. Oh, did you? Yeah, they're loud. They're louder than a rooster. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, crazy chicken lady. You don't want to hear those stories? I was telling one of the other drivers, male drivers, about it. And I'm like, what the hell? Every morning when I'm leaving. And I said, they're always in red cars or red trucks. They're always in red. Is that a sign of an exhibitionist? So anyway, you wouldn't believe these guys, they'll pull their pants down and start jacking off and drive like right next to women drivers on the expressway. And I'm serious. I was in the middle lane and one guy was in the fast lane, and I kept slowing down and he kept slowing down. He must have had traffic behind him for 2 miles. He was not going to go past me. Oh my God. And he was totally naked in his car. Yeah, there's some sick fuckers out there. Hey, Mookie. Oh, yeah, or the night before, actually. But he was digging it last night, wasn't he? Too bad he isn't as concerned about his own family, is all I'm going to say there. That's all I'm going to say there. To anybody that thinks that, a lot of times, I'll tell you, anybody that thinks that her mom was texting Ernie, no, that's a lie. A lot of times Ernie will say he's talking to someone right now when I'm actually talking to them. So they're not talking to Ernie. Ernie's just a liar for hire, and he can't be mad at me for saying that, right? Because it's the truth. Is it snowing? I don't know. I haven't been out of bed in weeks, I guess. Let me fire up my Pokemon Go game, and I'll tell you. That's usually how I tell. That's insane. Like, get a hold of yourself. Oh, yeah. Not literally. Oh my god. Yeah, and you should see summer drivers. They get the same thing, and they get women turning on their car lights at night, flashing boobs, and I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. Oh, so anyway, I was telling the story. So, yeah, I was telling him, and so he was in the slow lane, I was in the middle lane, and the guy jacking off was in the fast lane. So he was next, we were all next to each other, and so I motioned to Tom that the guy next to me, and so I slowed down, and he moved over next to the guy, and he laid on his horn. Tom was hilarious, and I guess it deflated like a balloon. Oh my god. That's horrible. I probably know more people that have done that than a normal person, and I don't know why, and it is really depressing. Um, a good friend of mine, I wish she could have held out just a little longer because, there's so many better medicines now, but her husband said, "If you're gonna do it, get it over with, quit putting me through this," and then left. So she did, and I don't think I talked to him since then. He's dead now, but how could you do that? I understand it's hard dealing with people with mental illness, but that I couldn't. I couldn't. We had other mutual friends that forgave him. Well, I never did. Bob's in shock. We can see everything. Hey, Murphy. Sandy says, rumor. Oh, yeah, everybody's. Now, okay. Crazy chicken lady. Who tried what every day for months? I hope you're not talking about somebody jacking off in their car, but I'm probably behind in chat. Oh, yeah, I know. Cotton Candy Boobs said it was baiting, but yeah, I'm not going to discuss Haley. One thing I don't understand, they said she wasn't married and she had a fight with her fiance. What happened to her husband that was getting the transplant a few months ago? Because I don't keep up on her. What happened to the husband with the transplant? Was it kidney or liver? I think. Remember we were all praying for him? What happened to him? Now she's got a boyfriend? Not that I care. I just. Oh, thanks, Murphy. I'd like to feel better. Oh. Hey, Teresa. I love you, girlfriend. We should do a whole show on Miss Donna Lambert. We could rip her apart. Now she's doing AI photos of Summer Wells in a green dress because she saw a green dress in a vision. I'm like, oh my God. That woman, there's certain people that just irritate the fuck out of me. And Donna is one. PG is one. Don B is one. Is that it? Ernie, but Ernie doesn't irritate me in the way that those other three do. No. I can tell you stories. I saw a woman once, honest to God, going about 80, because I usually drove about 75. She was passing me the fast lane. She was knitting. She had a needle in each hand and the pattern on the steering wheel, and she was knitting in the fast lane, going 80. You wonder why there's not more accidents out there, honestly. I could tell you all kinds of stories. I could tell you all kinds of stories. One time I delivered to this we used to have um, late at night, like, they'd have those record things on TV where you could, um, get order records, get them COD or whatever, so we'd have to take CODs back 3 times. So I went to this tenement downtown, and it was, second attempt. So she hadn't been home the first time. I don't know who had it, but I had it the second time. Oh, opened the door. Honest to God, that lady weighed at least 350 pounds in a totally transparent uh, little nightie. Um, it was a sight to behold. And that poor woman probably waited all day for her UPS man to come back. And yeah, you run into all kinds of people doing different things. Um, Hi, Rita. Hi, we're just hanging out. So, porch chat. Oh, that's good. Truck drivers appreciate you staying off the freeways, life statements. Because we hate having to deal with, yeah, non-commercial traffic. Most people don't know how to freaking drive. Um, every time I say jack off, come to the present. Oh, I am only 4 minutes behind. Oh my God, again, Cinnamon Girl? Oh my God, we need to pray for Cinnamon Girl and Bob still. Oh, I know that girl. Thanks for bringing that up. I hate that person. I know who that is. Should I dox him? I don't think that get him to stop. But yeah, people, at least I've only seen him go into Ernie's chat, so maybe I should make a post about it. I am not Lisa K has nothing to say. When I saw D-Boss, because I was in and out there, and came over and saw D-Boss tagging me to come up on the panel. Like, I'm not even in here. But she tagged me, not the fake one. Why would you feel the need to uh, clone someone else's account like that? And yeah, a lot of people do think that's me, which is the whole point, right? It's the whole point. I miss you, and I've been thinking about you lately. I was gonna get in touch with you because we haven't talked in a while. Sorry, I'm sick right now, but yeah, we should get together and do a thing. I'll come over in yours, if you want, because you don't want to waste your time on my panel because it's not a very big audience. But everybody, you guys, Teresa is the one that did the interviews for the Summer Wells case on Unmask, and she's an amazing interviewer, absolutely amazing interviewer. And those were some really enlightening and crucial interviews that she did. It's too bad they got hidden. Maybe I should go over them again and play them again. But she has a channel, her own, Criminality, True Crime. So go over there and sub up. Do I have any oh yeah, Murphy. Well, yeah, photoshopped, and then she does the tape. she edits the tapes. Like that one of the 911 call where she put the lady's voice saying, "Are you wearing panties in there?" That's just disgusting, in my opinion. Disgusting. I know I don't. That's what I finally did a thing in all caps that said, "Can you people read?" Like, seriously. Okay, I'm going down to the bottom. Columbia House Records, yeah. That was a pain in the ass. People wouldn't have the money. We'd have to go back 3 times. You'd knock on the door, you'd hear the dog start barking, and they're in there telling the dog to shut up, but they wouldn't come to the door. Like, I don't really fucking care if you take this or not. But why make me come back 3 times when you're gonna refuse it? Just tell me you're gonna refuse it. Don't be hiding in there telling the dog to shut up. Like, seriously? Oh. Yes, Time Life had those, like, decades, right? Um, Music of the '60s, music of the '70s. Okay. Oh, Columbia House was, DVDs. Yeah, those automatic shipment things. Alright, you guys. Hey, Nick Lena. Howdy. Thank you for stopping by. Scratch, I said that she is caught up. Oh, my audience is amazing. They are amazing. They're just not I don't have a lot of them, so. Hey, Innocent. Hey, can you drop, Teresa Criminality's, link, please? Because I don't know how to do that. She does kick ass. She is. She's amazing. Oh, yeah, Nicolena's pretty cool. We're cool. I don't like dogging people either. I don't know. Oh, no, I know. I know it wasn't nefarious, but I wasn't. Yeah, she said I seem to know, Haley, and I'm not gonna talk about Haley because I don't go up and say anything bad. I'm surprised Haley didn't object. Because she don't like me at all. That's obvious. Kinda like Raylan. Raylan hates my guts, but I love Raylan. Raylan is hilarious. When she gets going, just her voice makes me crack up. She's hysterical. Yeah, I don't have it yeah, I'm good with you too. Really. You have some good points. Oh, Luna, thank you for doing that, hon. Yeah, I don't see any reason to go on and, yeah, just dog people. Um, I don't know. Well, because that's Ernie. I think that's the only channel that is. Yeah, I am gonna cover that, Nick, and I've had people ask me too, as soon as I can talk again. They said that with his dad being arrested, the boy's dad, that they've gotten tons of new tips. So I'm really anxious to, were people afraid to come forward before until they knew that he was gonna be, they thought he was getting out? Um, and now that they've charged him with murder, that I don't know. It is an interesting case. Um, yeah. People say how kids can't disappear. How can 3 boys just disappear like that? Um, I mean, I never like to say somebody did it, but um Nick, do you remember that the fake account? I don't know that it's um it is what it is. And I know who that is. I know who you are. Um I think it's either her Or she posted that don't ban them because there's someone she knows. So it's either her or a friend of hers. Maybe she doesn't know I know who she is, but anyway. What's the point? What's the point of being on there? Be on there under your own name, for crying out loud. Yeah, Raylan is hilarious. I don't think there's anything she says that doesn't crack me up. I like it when she gets on a roll. So where was I when? Oh, Ernie. When he had her up the other day. Raylan will tear India. Yeah, but it's worth it because she's funnier as fuck. I know, she's hilarious. Kyle Cinnamon Girl, I can't believe you are still having problems there. I have a niece named Luna, and she has a twin named Diamond. What do you guys think of the Marquise thing? I didn't really intend to be on here that long. I'm sure nobody will listen to this on replay with my froggy voice. Hey, Chica. Good to see you, girlfriend. Thanks for stopping in. It's kind of odd I would be up during the daytime, I know. Yeah, yes. Prayers for Cinnamon Girl. Prayers for Bob. Bob G. He's got some serious problems. Prayers for Crazy Chicken Lady and I, because we're dying. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You know, Nick, I don't know if you're still in here, but you were talking about your childhood trauma with the dentist. I really identify with that because we had to travel to Ionia to the dentist. Because my mom did not like to get numbing. So we went to a dentist that did not do numbing. So I spent my whole entire childhood getting all my lead fillings or whatever they are, mercury. Yeah, with no numbing. Yep. I can remember, I don't know how he could do that, you know, how he could do that. And like, so my mom didn't like numbing. That didn't mean that we didn't like it. Just the pain and the grip and the chair arms and yeah, God. But I really don't mind going to the dentist now. Numb it up, numb it up. More, the more numbing, the better. Oh my God. Okay, crazy chicken lady. And even though I don't, even though I don't talk about Ernie's mom, even though everybody says she needs prayers too. She really does. That's pretty serious. I wish I was good at off the cuff prayers. We could say a prayer, but okay. So yeah, Ernie's mom is back in the hospital last night. Okay, so did we cover everything? How long have I been on here? Anyway, anybody else go through childhood dental trauma like that? We had a dentist in my hometown they called Painless, and he couldn't take it. He had to quit and do something else because he couldn't stand causing pain to anyone, and it was too traumatic for him. I can't remember what he quit and did. Sell insurance or something? I don't know. That's too bad, but I guess you'd have to be a little tough, right? Tough love when you're a dentist? No. We all love each other in here. I have the best chat. I really do. I have the best chat. I just don't have any topic today. What about this Rebecca Parks thing? Um, Somebody said, oh, I said she had birth 3 days before she went missing. I read more than one article that said that. So I apologized. Details change. The media is just like YouTube. Better to be first than right? So now I'm reading they stabbed her to death and then cut the baby out after she was dead. Or I'm reading that they cut the baby out while she was alive and that caused her to die. So these people, oh, yeah, he and my mom would have gotten along great then. These people, it said they researched, and I haven't dug into this because I can't concentrate at the moment on anything, but did research. What kind of research would you have to do to commit a murder that's obviously a murder? And we don't have the death penalty here, but if you commit a crime on federal lands, it's a federal crime. So we have Marvin Gabriel here that raped a young girl, and then when she was going to testify against him, he kidnapped her, tied cinder blocks around her, and threw her in a lake in a national forest. And the baby has never been found, her baby. And he also killed several other people, his neighbors, his buddies in crime. He was a one-man crime wave. He killed a lot of people. He's very dangerous. He punched his own lawyer in the face in court, and they had to put a stun belt on him. So he got the death penalty because they said he was not a danger, even in prison. And then guess who commuted that to? He's probably one of the worst criminals you can imagine. And guess who commuted that life sentence or that death sentence? I made it life. Oh, I missed Chicken Eats Purse too. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It is bad when holidays come around and people are sick. I'm sorry. Yeah, so if these people that killed Rebecca really did research, why didn't they realize that you don't commit a crime on federal land because you can get the death penalty? And what was the deal? And did the $2,000 inheritance she got, did that have something to do with the crime? I don't know. I got to dig into it, but there's a lot of variables in this. A lot of stuff. I'm anxious to see. I think this case you could really dig into. So her fiance and her sister got charged with other things other than the murder. Her sister must have known because she got charged with lying during an investigation. The other sad thing is she was 22 years old, going with, was he 43 or 45? And had what? I posted his record. Did he have 7 child sex offenses? Not all at the same time. These are all individual ones. What was she doing with him? One of the comments on Facebook said, oh, it's obvious he has a love for children. Just look at his record. Well, yeah. Sick, but true. That's what you call dark humor. Obviously, love for children. I wonder if he was even the baby's father, honestly. You know, Brian Etten. What do you think about this Marquise thing? Why isn't Ernie doing anything about that? If he's into this, protecting women and children at all costs. Why isn't he sending me that information? It's almost like he knows I'd actually do something and he doesn't want anything to be done. So I guess I'm going to have to contact April Jackson. Somebody said she came into chat after I left and said that Marquise was lying. There's always that possibility. People want to believe everybody's a child predator. People don't want to call out that it might be a lie, but it might be a lie. You know, maybe they're not just saying he's schizophrenic to shut him up. Maybe he really is schizophrenic and they want to shut him up. Maybe he is making it all up. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know who that is, Crazy Chicken Lady, but I'll check it out. Okay, so anybody got any more questions or things they want to say? And I'll, I always feel better coming on here. I always do. So sorry to inflict my froggy voice on you, but just wanted to apologize for standing you up on those last 2 lives. That Ellen Greenway case, that's another thing that has recent. Oh, and you know, somebody suggested I do Maddie McCod. And that has some new information that's come out recently. Some new stuff is coming out. I have another case that just popped up. A lady that died, was it 20 or 40 years ago? I'd have to look again. And they saved her the DNA from the case. That's why I like to keep up with the forensics. It said that this one police chief, he didn't know anything about forensics himself, but realized how important that was to cases and, you know, started a science unit. And I just think that, you know, these detectives somehow that knew enough to save some of that evidence, thinking that this was going to be available in the future, you know, to put it in a paper bag instead of a plastic bag so that you could preserve it, to, you know, freeze the DNA, to take swabs, to keep, you know, clothing. That was totally useless at the time, but might be. How could you imagine what advances are going to come up in the future? Oh, Cinnamon Girl, yeah. Thank you. I know. I know he did, which is very odd. Jody, I'll tell you where that came from. And that person is. There's a lot of people that dispute that. A lot. A lot of people that said they went to school with him in Kentucky and his brother. So that's another interesting thing. I don't know. I couldn't place them in Kentucky, but hard to know what to believe these days. And that's why I took an opportunity to ask him when he was up there. Innocent, I'm not going to be contacting people. Are you talking about Marquise? Yeah. I'm not really worried. I'm not. Nobody's going to come take me out because of anything I put on YouTube, unless it's Ernie. You know, all this bullshit about, oh, Ernie's 13 minutes from me. I know what that's all about. He's not 13 minutes from me. He's not here. But he wants me to think he is. And to try to get people to drive him by his house when he isn't in town. That's fucked up. Sorry. That's fucked up. Oh, hey, Kels. Welcome. I'm just about to sign off. Actually, not a lot of people for just a pop-up live in the middle of the day with no particular topic. You notice when I get to talking, I always have a lot to say somehow about something. When Ernie asked me my cat's names. I was kind of hesitant because I thought, he's just collecting information. I'm sure Beloved wrote that down, right? What their names are. Is he going to try to use that to hack into my bank account or something, thinking I use my pets' names as... You might be able to hack into my bank account, but you never guess my password. Guarantee it. From anything in my life. 5th day of summer here. You bitch. We're buried in snow. Oh, that's nice, innocent. You can send us pictures of flowers and things. New Zealand has just got to be the most beautiful country, honestly. There is not a bad view there. Every view you have is spectacular on the island. I've got other friends that live there too. I wonder if I'll ever get there. I want to go back to France first, though. I don't know. I haven't been out in the outside yet in the snow. Yeah, it's cold. I haven't even started shopping yet. Guess I better get started on that. So anyway, prayers for everyone that needs them. I will say a prayer as soon as we get off here. I got it's called Jingle Bells. Jingle Balls. You can make fun of that. It's an online stitching 3-day event. And so supposed to be, what's today? The 4th. Supposed to be tomorrow, 5, 6, 7. And I got 2 kits and I have not worked on them at all. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to focus enough to do that. I take so many pills. I'm not a very healthy person, actually. Anyway, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Love you guys. You're the best. Love my mods. And what's today? Okay, everybody enjoy the weekend. If I probably won't be back. I'm not planning on it before next week. So have a great weekend. Get some Christmas shopping done. Get healthy. I don't know where Crybaby. Hey, Valmy. You just made it. I don't know where Crybaby or Looking is. I don't know. They must be busy. Oh, I do have some zinc. I do get that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna sign off. Love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.